In the history of automotive manufacturing, many features have emerged and eventually faded away. Some, having proven their worth and gained widespread acceptance, have become standard. Others, however, disappeared into obscurity due to impracticality, safety concerns, or shifting design preferences. Below are 10 automotive innovations that didn't stand the test of time. Once a mandatory feature in many older cars, especially those produced before the 1960s, the front bench seat was a single seating unit. Unlike modern individual bucket seats, it stretched across the entire width of the cabin, fostering a sense of togetherness. 3 people could often sit on such a bench, though the middle position was frequently less comfortable. As automotive design evolved, individual bucket seats replaced bench seats due to their superior comfort, safety, and ergonomics. Today, such seats evoke nostalgia and are primarily found in classic and vintage cars. Small triangular windows in the front part of the side glass, known as vent windows or wing windows, were widespread before the mass adoption of air conditioning. Manually operated, they pivoted to allow drivers and passengers to direct fresh air into the cabin for ventilation. However, as climate control systems became more efficient and standard, the need for these windows disappeared. Over time, they were abandoned in favor of more seamless door designs and improved aerodynamics. Reflecting the popularity of smoking in the 20th century, ashtrays and cigarette lighters were once standard equipment in most cars. These elements began to disappear as societal awareness of smoking's health risks grew and attitudes towards the habit changed. Furthermore, the introduction of laws in many countries prohibiting smoking in cars, especially with children present, accelerated the phasing out of automotive ashtrays. While built-in ashtrays are almost entirely a thing of the past, the cigarette lighter socket found a new purpose. Today, it serves as a power outlet for charging gadgets like smartphones or navigation devices via USB adapters. Stories about similar transformations in the automotive world are regularly featured on our channel, so don't forget to subscribe to stay informed. In the 1950s and 1960s, during the heyday of vinyl records, the idea emerged to install record players directly into cars. Luxury car manufacturers sought to offer the ultimate in-car entertainment and began equipping their models with such devices. In practice, however, the concept proved to be a failure. On bumpy roads and during vibrations, the needle constantly skipped, making listening to music impossible. With the advent of new technologies like cassette tapes and compact discs, the in-car record player became completely obsolete. Landau bars are decorative elements that served no practical function and once often adorned the exterior of cars, particularly luxury models. Their design was inspired by horse-drawn Landau carriages with similar folding roof mechanisms. These bars, typically made of chrome or other shiny metal, were installed on the rear pillars, mimicking the look of a convertible, even if the car was not one. Over time, consumer tastes changed, and the ornate style of Landau bars came to be seen as outdated and superfluous. They are rarely seen on modern cars today, but they serve as a nostalgic reminder of mid-20th century design trends. In many older cars, especially before center consoles became commonplace, the column shifter was a standard feature. It was located directly on the steering column, allowing the driver to shift gears without searching for a lever in the center of the cabin. This solution was particularly prevalent in North America from the 1930s to the 1980s. Gradually, as automotive interiors became more refined and ergonomic, this shifter was replaced by floor-mounted shifters, which many found more convenient and intuitive. Today, this option is rare for passenger cars, though it can still be found in some trucks and SUVs. Trunk-mounted luggage racks were a prominent feature on many cars, especially in the 1970s and 1980s. Located at the rear, they served as an external storage solution, allowing travelers to secure suitcases and other items outside the vehicle. However, as design evolved and internal trunk space improved, the need for such external structures diminished. There were also concerns about the security of items, as they were vulnerable to theft and weather. Over time, the aesthetic of sleeker cars without these racks also contributed to their decline in popularity. Car phones. In the 1980s and 1990s, car phones were considered a symbol of wealth and technological advancement, until personal mobile devices became widespread. These units, integrated directly into the cabin, allowed for calls while driving, a true communication revolution at the time. However, the rapid development and cost reduction of cellular technology rendered built-in units obsolete. Instead, modern cars use Bluetooth technology, enabling safe, hands-free communication via personal smartphones. Thus, what was once a prestigious feature is now seen merely as a nostalgic reminder of a bygone era in the automotive industry. Hood ornaments. Over time, hood ornaments, which were once an important element of automotive style, have almost entirely disappeared. Initially emerging as protective charms, they evolved into indicators of high status and wealth, and manufacturers used them to give their models individuality. Safety concerns led to their decline, as such protruding decorative elements posed an additional risk to pedestrians in the event of an accident. This prompted most companies to either remove them entirely or switch to retractable mechanisms. Although they are considered relics of the past today, these embellishments remain iconic objects that evoke fond memories and symbolize an entire era in automotive art. Pop-up headlights. From the 1960s to the 1990s, many sports cars featured a distinctive and memorable detail: pop-up or hidden headlights. Thanks to their unique design, the lights were concealed within the fenders or hood and only emerged when needed. This not only gave cars a sleek and aerodynamic silhouette, but also created a futuristic and sometimes playful aesthetic. Nevertheless, further developments in automotive design led to the abandonment of this technology due to several reasons: worsened aerodynamics, mechanical complexity, and stricter pedestrian safety requirements. While they are no longer found in modern models, pop-up headlights still evoke fond feelings and remain a beloved feature for many automotive enthusiasts. Such explorations into automotive history demonstrate how quickly technology evolves. And if you find this interesting, subscribe to our channel